Good morning and welcome back to NF March in the Frisian region with me, Adam. So, today in Germany, you can see we've got hail. It's not good. It's okay. It won't hurt anyone. So, I'm just gonna jump to my JCB quickly. So, what I'm currently doing here is we've planted broad beans and we're just rolling it right now. And I jumped the fence. I've dumped my tractor in the middle of the road. So, what I'm going to do in this episode is plant field beans. Now, one thing I will just double check. Let's pull up here again. Did I need a specific harvester? I don't think I do. I'll go with it, see what happens. So yeah, we're in this beast of a Fendt Vario tractor. And I've got the double wheels on it and the planter behind me. So we are going to go this way. Now, I think I'll come through this bit here. It's an actual piece of purchasable land, so it's quite useful. And as you can see, all the hailstones are on the floor. So we're going to do this field here, which I had the potatoes in. And I reckon we should be good to go with that. Let me just have a look at the lines. And reset that. Now, how did I get rid of that? That is the question. I've skew whiffed it. So the reason I like using the enhanced vehicle one is because if I hold down the H button here, it's actually going to work on this field. Usually it doesn't work. No, okay. So I've got it set to a 1 degree. Let's change that to a 5. Oh, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to test this, because originally it didn't work. It broke. And we're lower. Get back in the cab. I'll just jump out and have a look behind me. I'm going to have to go around it anyway, so it's all good. So yeah, we're planting field peas, not beans, field peas. In the hailstorm. Now, I don't know if that's a thing. I mean, I can't see why you couldn't do it. Because at the end of the day, it's just hail. It's not big golf ball size hail. It's tiny stuff. So, I guess as long as it's not damaging the equipment, it's all good. So we got lots of crops on the farm at the moment that have been planted. Like a lot. Am I putting down any fertilizer? Let me zoom into my farm. It's taking its time here. There you go. Tell you what, best thing to do. That's 50. That's 50. So at some point I'm going to have to come along and spray this again. Which is what I've got to do for one of my other fields, I think. Which is a bit of a pain. Ah! There you go. The tractor has just stopped automatically. That doesn't normally happen. Let's back this baby up. Now this is the most awkward part of the field, even that field there, because you've got an obstacle in the way. Which makes it slightly harder, but not much harder. That was a terrible job reversing. Let's go forward a bit and drop it down. It's just going to stop again. Okay. I need to lift. So I'm doing this headland first because, especially this bit over here, it can be quite a pain. But we're going to go with it. It'll be fine. Now I could have waited an actual couple months to plant this because there's a good window of opportunity on this crop to plant it. Just gonna spin around. So I could have done it out of the hailstorm, but I chose to do it in the hailstorm, so it is what it is. I just run over a bit of my crop in that other field. But it's okay. I've done that line. I'm just doing this line now. I don't know why. That has gone like that. Why half the area is white. It's like it's loaded in the snow and it shouldn't have. But at least I'm clearing it off my field now. It just looked weird. So how are we going? Let's get rid of that. Yes, so got one there. Just get rid of the weeds as well. Sometimes this map really takes its time to load. There you go, so field 51 and field 49 both need a second lot at some point of fertilizer. Just gonna speed up the time a bit. There you go. Just get into rain. Yeah, so now it's raining. And we're at the end. So I need to lift. Now I am no good at reversing. As you can tell. But we'll go with it. We'll get there. I really want to remove that snow, but I don't know how. Let me just check the options. Additional settings. Is there a special little function here? Remove snow or anything? Nope. Yes, as I was saying, field peas right now, I've got 3 months to plant them and 4 months to harvest them. So it's not going to be an issue at all. Is that lined up? Good as it's going to get. By the time it comes around, it should be all lined up. Let me just check on the progress of the other one. It looks like it's actually nearly done. Well, not nearly done, but it's 3/4 of the way across a humongous field, so it's getting there. Right, now we got the rain. So yeah, field peas is definitely different. I don't quite know how the broad beans are going to look, if I'm completely honest. Only because you would have thought it would have been on like a garden cane climbing up a wall or something like that. Because it's a long stringy vine. But I'll be intrigued to see how it goes. So it's a good job we've got the dual wheels on this, because it'll probably sink in the ground. What size is this field? 23 acres. So it's not going to take long to do, to be fair. And if you're wondering why my game looks different, I've changed a few settings on my NVIDIA game filter. Before I wouldn't run one, but now I'm running one called Detail, and I've just tweaked it ever so slightly. I think the game now looks so much nicer, sharper and crisper. So I'm really happy. So every time, pretty much from Our Misery first episode, which was a couple of days ago, should have a nice crisp looking game now, because before all the trees would look blurry. I couldn't work out why, and then I just sharpened it all up and it made it all look so much nicer. So it's made it that little bit more enjoyable to play now, because even the crops on the fields were a bit blurry, like if you watch the Our Misery first episode, you'll see that the crops on the ground where I swathed look so much nicer. I can't get around to it. Come on, keep turning. Yeah, so it's made it look a hell of a lot nicer. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you back when I am done on this field. So see you in a second. So welcome back. So we've finished planting the field peas, and I still haven't worked out how to get rid of the horrible snow texture on the road. I don't know what that's about. I'm just gonna tidy up a few areas. Well, I say a few, there's literally one little corner section down here to do. And I just thought I'd clear off this little bit of snow off my field. So I've just got this corner down here. I don't think there's any that side. I think it's literally just this corner here. And that is it. There's a little corner down the bottom here. Yeah, ignore the dodgy bit of stuff in the middle. I accidentally went to these settings here to change some stuff. Is in the console command to try and remove the snow. And I went to reset environment, and then when you do that, it automatically goes straight to August. So yeah, and then because I had the higher help out going, it started planting something else. So hence the reason why there's a big texture difference in the field. But apart from that, all is good. I've got so much stuff going on in this farm right now. Oh, it's really good. So, just gonna pop this in here. That wasn't intentional. That's just my bad driving. So I'm just gonna run it down the bottom here, so I can wash it. So whilst he's been going, let me jump up in the sky. Hemp needs rolling, but I can't roll it because I accidentally went forward a month and it's already started growing, so I can't do that. I've got my little tractor here that I'm using for the cows, just running around with a weeder, getting all the weeds off the sorghum field. And then that needs rolling. If I come over this way, as you can see, the big guy is racing around the outside, just doing a bit of the rolling. It's actually very, very close to being done. And as you can tell, there's a slight mod problem with this one. It needs to be adjusted so that it's both sides equal. But obviously the person who made this mod extended it out on one side. I'm sure that'll get updated at some point. Makes no difference to me because the job's still getting done. I don't know what the term was for, but hey. But yeah, so as you can tell, the fields are getting done. I've got these little weed patches here that are a bit annoying. And a few little spots to do, but that is it. I'll show you the map I currently got. So field 52 is broad beans. Field 51 is sorghum. Field 42 is my hemp, and it is not a drug product. It is a product for building houses, because they chop it up and then they use it to build houses. It's a fireproofing material apparently. So yeah. So they make houses out of hemp now. I've got my grass field here. My cow pasture. My farm. My linseed's growing. As you know, my field peas are growing. And my rye's growing. So I've got a lot of crop coming out of this farm this year. I got 4, 5, 6 different crops coming out. I got 4 silos. So at some point I'm going to have to add silos. I'm going to put somewhere here where I'm currently stood. Probably a couple of these. Different ones for different things, obviously. I'll probably do it more. I could probably do it down the back here. So I need one for fertilizer, one for lime, one for liquid fertilizer, and then one for seed. And then maybe a herbicide one as well, which is this one. Now I haven't got anything at the moment on. Oh look, yeah. So we started getting stuff back on sale. So I'm just gonna show you sprayers. If you remember in FS22, when I was on Huron County, Michigan, I had this. This is a custom modding self-propelled sprayer. I love this tool. This is brilliant. Now I'm aiming to get one of these again. And I don't want rear tubes. Ooh, that had a fit then. Yeah, so I want to get a sprayer like this, self-propelled one. Now, combinations, what does it have? It has this tank here, if you remember. You can fill it with lime and fertilizer. So that's 19,000 with a 24-meter reach or spread at 18 miles an hour, which is really good. Now, one thing to note is in a couple of weeks, according to Giants, they are releasing the precision farming. So I don't know what's going to happen in terms of the current maps that I'm on. Hopefully it doesn't break anything, but if it does, we'll be using that definitely. And then of course, we have the sprayer as well, which is at 36.5 meters. But you can use herbicide, liquid lime, and whatever that one is. In fact, what is that one? Probably won't be on the list here. That's herbicide. Ah, liquid fertilizer. There you go. Of course. So yeah, that's where I'm at currently. Now, once I have rolled this field and this field over here, because I don't want to make the same mistake I did on this one, I've also got to fertilize, which I can do afterwards, which isn't an issue. We can crack on to the next month, but I have to get the 2 fields rolled first. Now it's not going to take long with the roller that I have. He's actually done this field pretty quickly. My question is, where is he hiding? He's here somewhere. Was he stuck in a hedge? Ah, here he is, down the bottom. She's doing a bit of work down the bottom of the field. So yeah, I've got a few fields to roll, and we'll be good to go. This field here has been completely picked of weeds, which is good to see. So that is 2 jobs done this episode, and I am definitely putting this tractor to use because I suppose you can't really justify having a tractor just sat there parked up when you got so many acres of fields to do. Yeah, I'm going to keep the weeder on this one because where I've just planted the field peas is definitely going to need doing once it starts to grow. So I'll keep this ready to rock and roll, and hopefully when we come back in the next episode, all fields will be rolled and they should all be onto the next stage of growing. I'll need to work on getting the mowers cracking and getting my fields cut. Actually, I won't park this one back in the main farm. I'll park it here with all my other stuff. I'm still working on what I'm doing in terms of silos for bunkers. If I scroll down, I've got this option here, which has lights on it. I don't know about the capacity. Not too worried about that right now. It's a nice small one. I can have it here to a drive-in, turn around, back in sort of jobby. This one's slightly too big, I reckon. I mean, all this land here is mine from here all the way to there. So, as long as I'm not using this field here, I could just do a drive-in dump and go, like in a big loop. Or I could do another reversing one there. With that one, that's the manure heap, manure. Well, you got the standard game in game 1. which is a nice one to have. I just don't know if I'll be able to fill it. And I've also been just checking out like field silo ones that you just put on the ground and tip into. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. I don't know. There might be if I go productions, scroll all the way down, because I've got the biogas modular kit. Always have that in every game. Just trying to see if there's a fermenting place, like a production. That's a sugar factory. That's huge. I don't want that. It's a pulp factory. It's a workshop. Carpentry. That's a separator. Seed production. These are all the mods that come with the map. That's a giant sawmill. We've got a refinery. Recycle station. Dairy. Pallet factory. Flour factory. A laboratory. You can build and actually create your own molasses, silage, yeast, etc. Sewage treatment plant. So there's a lot of mods on this map. You got a lime works. Gravel works, lumberjack, thermal power plant. Yeah, so you got a hay drying. Oh, we have a fermenting station here. So silage can be made here. Interesting. Just seeing if there's any more. Yeah, so that looks interesting. It's 380,000, so that there will convert your grass and your chop material or alfalfa with the help of silage additives, producing 4 to 8,000 litres each, capacity of 1.2 million litres. Okay, so I'm still going to go silos, I reckon. Silos seem to be the way. And basically that other mod I just showed you with the fermenter is this one with an extra couple of silos on the back, but in a smaller capacity. So it'd be nice to get some of these down as well, get the bunkers down and work out how I'm going to do it. I'm definitely going to do it with a bunker for silage and then just have the straw and the hay in bales. I'll probably get another barn probably not this one because it's too big. And the ceiling is way too low. This one's straw and hay. But that's a drive-through. This one would probably be more realistic if I could put it like that. I could have it filled with bales. And go from there. So I could have my straw and my hay here ready to go. My silage in a pit somewhere here. I've never used the silage bunker on courseplay, so I don't know if that would even work. But anyway, I'm going to leave the episode there for now. We are nearly done with this field. I mean, nearly. He's literally just going around the border now. Turn off the mulch thing. You can see we're getting there. It's on its last headland and we're good to go. So I'm going to leave the episode there. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye for now.